Hello and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Let me walk you through what I did during the night. So, some of you may notice that the tower is different, and that's because I've had to remove a great deal of very weak pieces from the tower. You see, the crossbeams that it has do not provide any actual structural support in this game, which means that they were kind of just dead weight pulling the tower down, so I took them out. There was also another sort of staircase that wrapped around. I completely removed that in favor of just a ladder because the stability is really shaky on this. I also replaced the roof with actual blocks instead of floor trap blocks, which are obviously really annoying. I also got a solar bank set up with a battery bank if I need to set up some power, and I have some light bulbs crafting so I can put some lighting in here. I'm going to have to gather a decent amount of materials today to make any kind of decorations, but one thing I also want to do is paint, and I do have a lot of paint as it is. Let me go grab it all. I've got 12,000-ish paint. If I need more, it is actually quite easy to obtain. Now, the big thing I need to think about is what colours do I want to remove, and I think I don't really like the green and white and black combination here on these buildings. This burnt wood is kind of ugly, so if I just do this and just take it all off, some things are stuck because they're actually part of the block, like this black thing here, but I'm just going to remove a lot of the texture from this so that I can add my own, of course. Not just doing this so that it looks like a wooden hut. Oh, and I've missed some windows here as well. I need to go grab some of the cobblestone blocks I made. 1 second. There we go. These windows I forgot are now cleared. Okay. That should be most of this building completely removed of its unnatural paint. So now I need to decide what colour I actually want it all to be. I think for the roof, I should check shingles because those always look good. Let's see, we've got black asphalt diamond shingles. Let's use those. Maybe just do a paint roll of them rather than doing the entire roof. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty good. It's a roof. I don't think it needs to be particularly complicated. I'd say that looks pretty much fine from above. Oh, I missed a rooftop, of course. And then this roof is also probably going to be the same. Okay. Alright, roof replaced. Now I need to figure out what kind of wall texture I want. This looks kind of nice. I would maybe put that on the side of the walls here. Let's see. Maybe I would need to do sort of a similar thing as what they did before. Let's see, what kind of woods do we have? Alternatively, I could just do the entire place in wood siding as well. Let's see. Wood fence? That works. I think this would be painted very similarly to the one I did in the original Desert Ranger series, which is appropriate considering this is like a sequel to that series. So the build should be similar, I guess. The paints haven't changed since then, so why would the build style change? Okay, there's that. Let's see here. What was the siding? We got green and we've got blue. Green siding looks like that. Very army. And then you've got blue siding. For some reason these two blocks don't listen to. I kind of like the blue. Or just as a rough paint job, I do actually think I like this blue quite a bit. So I'm gonna apply this blue to all of the outside of the, whatever you would call these little buildings here. And I'll get back to you. I'll also apply this wooden siding to the underside here. Okay, so the outside of this building is now painted blue with the little orangey wood color. I've also started painting the walls on the outside. Like the walls, this sort of concrete white. That looks horrible, but there's not much I can do about it. I think I do like this white though. It's very concrete looking, which works for me. It is going to eat a lot of my paint though to do this, because it is just a large wall. Okay, so I've painted the dew collector area here with some metal colours, because I think they just look the most normal next to the dew collector colours. There's still a decent amount of painting to be done, but I'm thinking... Oh, I missed a wall spot here, hello. But I'm thinking about this sort of metal building here. And ironically enough, I think this one should be made out of the green that all the other roofs were made out of, because that made the most sense to me. So let's have a look for that. I'm not sure what they would have called it. Metal rusty green, is that it? Certainly an option. What else do we have? Green metal roof? That might be the one, because that sort of looks like army base green. And while I'm not going for the full army base look, this is the part of the place that looks the most army base, if that makes sense. Can I do that? Like, it's a metal green shelter, so it should look like this, I think, anyway. Rust black, that does fit with the other stuff. That'll do. It's kind of ugly, but you only have so many paints that you can really use in 7 Days to Die. The vast majority of them looking completely out of place for the setting as well, so that's something to consider. It's to the other side as well. At some point, I forgot to repair the windows back here, so I'll do that as well. Let me get some of that green. Oh, and I need to replace the broken railings here as well. Have I got those blocks on me? I do. There we go. I'll paint those in a bit. Okay, I repainted the inside here as well. Oh, I missed a little bit of an area here, but that should be relatively quick to fix. Just a quick green here. Not much work to be done in there in paint anyway. Just fill in these doors. Okay, so the outer wall's painted, the blue stuff is painted, the wood is painted. The dew collector area is painted, the little garage area here is mostly painted. I haven't done the inside yet, but it should be fine. What remains is to paint the interiors of the little houses there and to paint the tower. But I actually need to do a horde night really quickly, so I'm going to put all my decorative stuff away and get a bunch of bullets. Because surviving the horde night is quite important. And since this is the last episode of Desert Ranger, I don't have to save any of this ammo. We're going to use as much as I can. Okay, I have all my stuff, I think. I could probably make some extra frames just to make sure I can jump around if I need to. Let's go and find somewhere to do the horde. Over by the other Trader Hugh would make sense. Now, I've landed here for Horde Night, but this is actually the Judy Witch POI, which means there is some spare chrysanthemum. Do I have a skill point? No, I don't. Well, I'm going to be getting one pair, that's fine. Chrysanthemum is kind of hard to find in the desert. A bit of free chrysanthemum while I'm here so I can get some paint is welcome. There's a bit more over here as well. I think that's all of the chrysanthemum you're going to find on the outside at least. There might be some more inside I'm not aware of, but I don't really have to care. I think this house over here might have a little bit as well. In the little pot there. See if there's any more. It doesn't look like it. Right, well, we got some spare chrysanthemum, so if I do end up needing more paint, I've got 28 chrysanthemums worth of it. Let's queue up some mega crushes. Queue up some beers. Queue up some vitamins. Load the correct ammo. The bow already knew, that's fine. And shoot this guy in the head. Ah, I one-shot him. I wonder if that's normal for this gun. It does 100 damage, so you would think so. Not really had a chance to test it, so maybe we'll give it a trial by fire tonight. In fact, while I wait, let's just... There's cotton there. Let's just do a quick run of this house, assuming it's... Yeah. Assuming it's respawned is what I was going to say. That's pretty effective. Is it a one-shot body shot, I wonder? That's what I need to check. Anyone home? Oh, these are ferals and radiated, so that's not going to work. Oh, he fell to the floor. Gun's so weird. I like it. Let's see if I can find a normal zombie and shoot them in the chest. Another POI here would work. He didn't die in one shot. Neither did he. Well, if he's a feral, he wasn't going to anyway. They're dying very quickly though, that's good. For a weapon with a 30-round magazine, being able to two-shot normal zombies in the chest is pretty solid. Hi there. Not bad. Anything good in here? I highly doubt it, but it's worth a check. Yeah, no. Okay, this is really good. Let's go properly get ready for the horde. Most of my beers wore off already. You gotta love that. Fine, I brought like 10 and I only have to do one more horde night now anyway, so... Hey, that got me a skill point. Let's put that in... Who gives a shit? And... Come on, horde, I'm bored. Ah, the horde's beginning, good. I think they spawned over here. Oh, that's just so many radiated zombies. I should have brought recog. Still, I'll be able to do enough damage, I think. They can't even keep up with me. My beer's gonna run out again. Let me jump on top of this truck. quickly queue that up again. Go. Since some of you are here now, let's use some of these explosive bolts. Or if you would prefer, we can do explosive arrows. Or just good old-fashioned grenades. Ow. Okay, there's a hospital here. See, it's working against you, game, because most of the zombies you're spawning on me are just big chunky zombies, which can't keep up with me whatsoever. And half of them aren't even being controlled by the AI half the time. Where's that? Well, there it is. Hi there. Oh, the frame rate does not like this. I'm gonna have to like double my sensitivity to make up for the frame rate right now. Hear another vulture? Oh no, it's just a regular guy. I mean, there's midnight at least. Survived 2 hours so far. Gear's about to run out again. Stack up another 2. Somewhat annoyingly, the frame rate being so low makes it quite hard for me to play with the revolver. It's hard to snap onto anything when you're playing at half the frame rate you usually are, and I'm not quite sure why the frame rate's so bad right now. There must be a big POI nearby. Oh, did I turn my mesh distance up to silly levels again? Eh, not silly levels, but it's definitely up. That might help a bit. Oh yeah, we're seeing 60 already. Need a demo? Hello. Hey, hold still. Gonna activate your button. Did I just pop his head? Good. Where's that vulture? I hear it. There's one. I heard it more over there. Ah, there he is. Another one? Ah, they can't compete with this gun though. Ah, well, it broke. That would be a problem, but you know, repair kits are easy, so. Ow. The vultures are out in force today. Stack up some more beers. We get hit in the back of the head. Hi, guy. How was your day? Yeah, back to the Horde night. Oh no, the police car blew up. We're gonna loot that. I'm out of explosive crossbow bolts, but that's fine. I have a lot more arrows anyway. Okay, it's 2 AM. We're gonna survive another 2 hours. That should be pretty easy, all things considered. Please hold still, guy. Just dodging those bullets very effectively. I leveled up. Really, this is the way you're gonna go? What a very normal thing for zombies to do. This is so strange. How am I actually short on 9mm? Oh, my gun broke. One moment. And let me open up some more 9mm. Fortnite's almost over. Ow. Where's my helicopter anyway? Oh, it's over here. And Horde Night is over. Right, let's head back to my base and see if I can finish up building it, basically. It's the last thing I need to do in the series. Okay, so I'm back at my base. I've done a little bit more painting, but not too much. The next thing I need to do is probably go out and get a load of materials. Hey, I missed a spot. For furniture items inside the house. I'm not really sure what I would need, but the main thing's probably forged iron. Like, I might not even have to go anywhere for it if I just tell my forges to do their thing. There's 400 forged iron. I have like a stack of forged steel as it is, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about that if I need any. So I'm going to continue doing this, and I'm pretty much... So I'm going to continue doing this, and I'm not sure when I'll be back to you, but I'll check in a bit, and we'll see how this little conversion project's going. Okay, I was going to fill this place with a bunch of furniture, but I really just don't feel like doing that when I'm not actually going to be here to see it after the playthrough is done, right? It doesn't make sense, but I have painted it all, and I think it looks a lot better. There is a couple of missed spots that I can't really do much about, but... Oh, well, let me do this. This will annoy me if I don't. Hang on. I forgot about this barricade thing. Let's see here. Red and white. Is that on both sides? Yeah, cool. That looks better. We got the walls set up. There is no longer a fence. It is an actual wall. It's only cobblestone. It's also not a base that I'm going to actually defend, so it didn't make sense to spend like 4 hours making the concrete for it. The wall goes all the way around the back. I wish I could make my own version of that barbed wire that spirals, but it's a creative item, so can't really use it unless I do something smart like I did over there. The paint has been applied. The red on the inside here is spilling to the outside, and that just comes from the fact that I'm using centered windows. If you wanted to avoid that, just use windows that come out right to here. I don't really care that much, so it didn't really matter. It's mostly very similar to the base game version. Oh, my sensitivity must have bumped up there, must have nudged the button. It's mostly the same as the base game version, but I've taken the medical taste away from this room and made it just like workshoppy, right? Like concrete on the floor and stuff. This room has been cleaned up. I'm not sure what I would... Oh, I didn't do the ceiling. Well, let me fix that. Oh, and I missed... I don't have any tools on me, do I? I'm gonna have to shoot this away. That's how we do decoration around here, just to make that a bit more consistent there. I'm not sure what I would even decorate these rooms with. I'm just not feeling that creative today. We come in here. I've decorated this with some carpet and some like fake wooden logs to make it feel like a cabin, kind of, which it essentially is. And then there's this weird room here. I forget what they're called, like the kitchen, dining, pool area, mess hall thing. Went for red. I've never used red on the interiors before. It's very bright, isn't it? I don't hate it. The tower is mostly the same colour it was originally because I wanted to make it white anyway. And the metal colours are all pretty much what I would like to do. There aren't enough colours in 7 Days to Die, in my opinion, to go around changing every colour you see because it'll start to look really weird. Because certain colours are very obviously for certain things. Also, I hate how this window is off-center, but I am not fixing it now. I didn't put it off-center, that is the developers of the game. Sue them, not me. And this is pretty standard in here as well. And no, this button does not work. It was connected to the old door. But yeah, I'm pretty okay with this base. It doesn't have as much to decorate as the old Ranger Station and the other series, so it's kind of like a bit boring, but it's also got a lot more rooms to fill that I just do not feel like filling. It is one of the worst things in 7 Days to Die for me, is just making all the furniture blocks and then just placing them and then never ever looking at them again. So yeah. So, what I want to do now to finish off the series is go and do a tier 6 infestation. I've got a bunch of gear on me. I have everything I should need to do a quest like that, so let's head over to Trader Rect and see if he has any today. Ooh, he even has an infested speed clear, right? So we've got Ostrich Hotel again, which is a bit boring, or the Last Sunset Nursing Home. I think I'm going to take the Ostrich Hotel because I do not like that other one. In fact, you know what, that's boring. Let's do the Last Sunset Nursing Home. As shit as the POI is, let's do it. Okay, here we are at the POI. I don't know how much time you get for a tier 6 Annihilation speed quest, but we're about to find out. I don't know if I'm going to have the luxury of stealth, but I'm going to try as we go in here. 230 seconds, are you on drugs? My frame rate is absolute ass in here, which is not unusual to be honest. Why is there a zombie over there? Is that wolf part of this POI? Oh. This is not going to work. Where the... Random ass dire wolf is part of the POI. Love that. I am not entirely convinced that it is scientifically possible to actually get that in a gold medal, but I'm gonna keep trying. Oh, there goes the gold. I'm honestly not convinced you can get bronze. It's a big POI. And I'm lost again as well, that also doesn't help. This one spawns zombies behind you, doesn't it? Run back upstairs. Oh, the framey goodness. There goes the silver. Oh, there's a lot of bad things happening out there. Yeah, I'm probably not even going to get a bronze. I'm just going to break this door and start killing these. Where are these damn screamers? You're being very annoying. Entirely too many zombies around here. This one screamer piss off. She's really annoying. I can't find her. I think she's in the elevator somehow. Whatever she was, she's dead now. Right. Yeah, no medals for this one. 240 seconds for a tier 5 like this. Plus is actually a tier 6. Not likely. Doable, I think. But also in a way very much not doable. How the hell do I get back outside? Right, I think we're mostly clear outside. Let's break in here, because I don't want to go down the annoying hatchway. Right, so if you've never seen me do this room before, basically you can break into wherever you want here. You can go and check behind all these flames, you can break open all these doors, you can look for the zombies. They do not spawn until you turn off that, and you get kind of trapped in here because that is your way out there. you climb up this. It's kind of hard to do. I think it's only actually doable with parkour, and then you can climb back up. Easier to just break this door before you do it, run in and then run out. So let me get a Mega Crush. Let me even get a Vitamin. Let me make sure to avoid the bodies or they'll slow me down, turn it on and run away. And we're clear. That was a mess. Right, let's get some loot. Tier 5 infested cache here, or tier 6 infested cache I suppose. Food bundle, some tuna fish gravy toasts, a shotgun turret bundle, a level 6 auger, that's pretty nice. Not that I'm going to use it, but it's nice to see. Let me go put this stuff in my helicopter really quickly. God damn it, not again. I think one of them was technically inside, and that causes that to happen. I probably didn't really miss out on much if we're being honest though. Let's go see what the quest reward is. Alright, here we are the next day at Trader Rex. Let's see what he wants to give us for this. Yep, that seems about right for just the hardest quest in the game. Take some forged steel. But it doesn't really matter because this is the end of the Desert Ranger series. We will be starting a new series after the supercut of this one comes out. I'm not gonna tell you what that is yet because I'm not fully decided between two ideas that I have, so you'll see it when you see it. This has been a very interesting series. We've played with a lot of mods. The next one probably isn't going to have any mods, and that's going to be very interesting to go back to. But we got all the goals I think I wanted to achieve here. The base is like 90% done. I didn't add furniture, but who cares really? Got all the weapons that I wanted to try, I think. Got my armor. Did everything I needed to. There's very little else to do in the game, even with all the mods I have. So, that is going to be the end of the Desert Rangers series. If you want to help me hit my 50,000 subscriber goal, now would be a fantastic time to do it because there's a new series coming soon. Let me know if you enjoyed the series, and in the meantime, a special thank you to my members and patrons. If you want to become one of those, you can find the links down in the description. If you've watched this video, you'll probably be interested in another one. I would recommend the one on the top right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.